Good morning, you guys. It's Friday. I'm not gonna scream to the top of my lungs because I don't want to hurt your ears. But it's Friday. Oh man. Now I'm not gonna lie. I do the same thing every day. So whether it's Friday or Tuesday, it's all the same to me. But I remember how much I loved Friday when I was working a 9 to 5. And so for those of you guys who might work Monday to Friday, like, congratulations, you made it through the end of a week. Pat yourself on the back. I'm in such great spirits today. Not because it's Friday, but it's because everything that I have asked God for years ago is finally finally starting to come into fruition. Like, seriously, I am big on manifesting, and I will attach a video at the end of this how to manifest anything you want. And if you don't think manifestation is real, I'm here to tell you the devil is a lie. It is real, you guys. I have manifested my entire life, and here I am sitting in this car about to go into the gym like I do every morning, and I am my own boss. And I wanted to pivot. I've talked to you guys about how I started content creation 4 years ago, and I started with OnlyFans. I started doing it during COVID, and the timeline of everything, it worked out beautifully. Like, while I was building my OnlyFans platform and waiting for the money to come in there, I was able to collect unemployment, stimulus checks, like everything to just kind of float me until my OnlyFans business made enough to pay my bills. It was crazy how things just worked out, and things continue to work out. I asked God 2 years ago, I like OnlyFans, it pays my bills, right? I get to set my own schedule, but I don't feel like I have purpose. I don't feel fulfilled by doing it. And, I tried a couple of other different things to do as far as making content, and nothing was really working out. Like, it just wasn't, I don't know. I wasn't excited. And in the midst of doing all that and working on my mental health at the same time, I started working out. I lost 100 pounds naturally, no weight loss surgery, no appetite suppressants, just eating right and weightlifting. And I learned how much I love weightlifting. I love it. I work out every day. I love it, you guys. And it's like God guided me to gym content. And so I got these fancy mics so you can hear me while I'm in there because people are slamming weights and screaming, the whole vibe in the gym, music playing. And the more I started to record myself, the more natural I got, and the more I really liked it. And so I said to God, okay, how can I grow my platforms to suit this new style of content that I want to make? And at the time, I was still using my Instagram for OnlyFans funnel, right? And it's like God just told me to stop. Stop doing all that rah rah on Instagram. You don't have to do that anymore. I'm showing you the path. Just post your workouts, post your motivational and inspirational thoughts, post the foods that you eat. I started being a vegan. I've been vegan for 2 years. Just post that. That's what he told me to do. I was like, wasn't I gonna drop my money? Like, that's how I get them to OnlyFans, right? So if I stop promoting OnlyFans, how will I pay my bills? And he just kept telling me, it's like that seed that is inside of you. That I tell you guys this all the time. It's like when this idea just drops into your head, that's God. And the more you resist it, the more that seed keeps coming back. Like, you can't escape it. It just keeps coming back. And so I had tried it, wasn't getting any views. I started posting weightlifting content, wasn't getting any views, nothing like what I was used to, And I was like, I can't continue to do this. Like, my OnlyFans business is suffering. I can't do this. And so I would go back to what I knew. And then it's like the seed was telling me, no, keep posting your weight loss and fitness content. So I would try it again, do it for a week or two, wasn't seeing the views that I needed or that I wanted to see, and I would go back to what I knew. And I kept doing that, you guys. And it was like one day that seed just wouldn't go away, and it said, stop posting for OnlyFans. Stop. You no longer have to do that. Post your weightlifting and fitness content. So I listened. I became obedient. I did it. And I was getting annoyed because I wasn't getting the views that I'm used to getting when I'm promoting my OnlyFans, right? And I was like, ugh. So I just stopped. I stopped looking at it. I just stopped looking at the views. I just got into the rhythm of just posting and not even caring how the post did anymore. And I made a TikTok. I started posting on YouTube. I was getting frustrated, but like I said, I just stopped looking at the views and just started to do what I was led to do. And every day, I just kept doing what I was led to do. Despite I still wanted to start promoting the OnlyFans again, I was like, no. I'm just going to thug it out. Eventually, the right people will see it. Eventually, I'll motivate and inspire the right people. Eventually, I will build a new audience. Eventually, right? So I just kept posting weight loss and fitness content and just ignored not getting the engagement that I was used to getting. You guys, I have been posting weight loss and fitness content for a year, and I never went back to posting OnlyFans content on my Instagram. I didn't go back. No matter how difficult it was, I found new ways to promote my OnlyFans that did not involve my Instagram because I wanted to be a content creator for weight loss and fitness. And I just stuck with the program and I did it consistently every day. You guys, yesterday I hit 108,000 Instagram followers. And you know that professional dashboard, if you have a business account, it'll tell you like how many profiles saw your profile in 30 days. You guys, 1.2 million people viewed my profile. And all I post is weight loss and fitness content. I don't post anything about raunchiness. I don't do any of that anymore. And I'm just so proud of myself for just sticking to it. I have brands reaching out to me, wanting to work with me. I am just so amazed with how far I've come in a year of just being obedient and listening to what God told me to do. I told him I didn't want to do that anymore. I told him I've grown from it. I want to do this. And he has literally led me to this path. And I told him I wanted to start motivating people outside of weight loss and fitness. And he led me to making this YouTube channel that you guys are watching right now. And in 2 weeks, I've already gotten 200 subscribers. The watch hours are going up. I am certain that this YouTube channel will be monetized within a month to a month and a half. I am certain because I just continue to listen to God. And I say all of this to say, you can do anything that you want to do. And even if you are not where you want to be in life, or even if you're doing things that you don't really want to do forever, that does not mean that you can't do something different now. There are so many success stories of rappers and strippers and, just people who were, in the streets, living a fast life, doing what they felt like they needed to do in the moment to make ends meet. And here they are now, multimillionaires. Look at 50 Cent. 50 Cent's story inspires the hell out of me. He went from drug dealing to owning like the number one watched TV show. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he started with selling drugs. He started with selling drugs and then went to music and investments, and now power. Like, that's crazy. That is so crazy to me. And he's not even the only one. You guys, it doesn't matter where you start. It's about where you finish. And as long as you just listen to God and, just be obedient, when that seed is planted in your head, move. Because eventually, if you keep ignoring it, it's going to get harder and harder to ignore, because God is literally telling you the time is now. The time is now. When that first seed got planted in my head to quit that 9 to 5, and I have, videos on it. It started off with a little seed and then it went away. Then it came back, then it went away for like months. It went away for months. And as it was getting closer and closer to time, like I told you guys, it was like COVID. It worked out well for me. I know COVID was, a really bad situation for a lot of people. A lot of people lost their lives. But I'm saying for me and my household, COVID, it really worked out for me because that seed would not disappear. It got closer and closer to where I couldn't escape it. And it was literally God telling me to quit. He got me. And I told you guys I was able to use my stimulus checks and unemployment to float myself while I grew that business. And that seed would not go away. It was like God was telling me, right now, the time is now. Like, quit. Like, I couldn't escape it anymore. I couldn't escape. So I quit, and I have not looked back since. You can do it. You can do it. Whatever your goals and desires are, you can do it. And I don't let people make me feel bad for my decision to do OnlyFans. Like, you can't, my foundation is solid. My skin is thick. I don't care what anyone has to say. I did what was best for me at that time. And I'm proud of it. Like, I don't care. I have no cares in the world. But now my path is different. And I'm taking that path and I'm showing up every single day like God tells me to do, and He takes care of the rest. He takes care of the rest, and I can see how everything is just coming into place for me. I just show up every single day and He does the rest. So whatever's on your heart, do it. It's not an accident that these are your thoughts. It's not an accident. That's because that's God telling you to make a move. So make that move. You got this. Happy Friday.